I am Sade Ojuola, representing Global Citizen Year. And we have two programs. So typically in a normal year, we would be offering our fellowship abroad. I'll let you read about it there since I'm on limited time. But as of right now, we haven't yet made the announcement as to whether or not we'll be able to have the fellowship next year. I recommend going on our website and signing up for our newsletter if you want to be updated about that. But we do know that we will be offering the academy. And so this fall, we kind of made a pivot. And so we obviously couldn't run our fellowship in the way that we want to, in the way that felt safe for our program. And so we had to kind of take a look and decide how we might take kind of the best parts of our program, other than the obvious being abroad, and offer it to students who are still needing some leadership growth in this moment. And so that's what the Academy really is. It's a formalized leadership training for students age 17 to 21 all over the world. And we have a partnership with Minerva Schools at KGI, and they allow us to use their forum platform, which for those of us who are zoomed out and just kind of zoning out in a Zoom style meeting, a forum is so different and so much more engaging. And a lot of the students have told me that that is kind of the differentiator for them. The academy runs for 12 weeks, 5 to 10 hours, and that's including classes. So the actual main component is going to be a 1 hour course that you meet in once a week. And then, kind of like college classes, will have the lecture and then the smaller group discussions. You'll then have two meetings with your discussion group for 1 hour a week. And so altogether, that's 3.5 hours in a class setting. But anything outside might be homework, reflections, participating in some of our activities like the speaker series, opportunities for mentorship, and then internships and volunteering, which I'll talk a bit about right now. So I just talked to you a bit about what the Leadership as a Practice course is. You'll see in the bottom right corner a little bit of an overview as to things our students in that class are thinking about. Really, we're just trying to help you get tangible leadership skills for this global modern world where you're just going to need a different kind of leadership to lead effectively. You'll see in the bottom left a few organizations that we have partnerships with. So these are our impact partners. And students have the option, you don't have to, but you have the option of looking at what kind of volunteer or internship opportunities these orgs have. And we have an agreement with them that they will take on our academy students. And so you can engage in their work virtually. And then in the top right is what I would say is one of the coolest things about the Academy, our leadership speaker series. And so this is just four of many different speakers we've had. Jay Shetty spoke to us today. DeRay McCusson was last week. Sean Mendez was last week. Wendy Kopp of Teach for All was also last week or the week before. It's all kind of running together at this point. But our Academy students have exclusive access to hour-long talks with these speakers, and they are interviewed by alumni of our fellowship, which I think adds a unique lens to the interview. It's just a very grounded, inspirational conversation. And I think, although you might think of these folks as just huge names who have so much to say about their field and whatever sector they're in, the coolest thing about the speaker series is that they're really tailoring it to you. So they know that they're speaking to students 17 to 21. And so they're really reflecting on their own leadership journeys and giving awesome insights to the students. And then finally, one-on-one mentorship. This is an optional opportunity where students can access over 200 mentors that we have in our database. And you can essentially look at what they do, how it might align with what you're interested in, and send them a message to start a mentor relationship. And then this final page here basically has all the logistical information about the Spring Academy. So it's going to start on February 22nd and end on May 14th. We have two deadlines, one coming up next week, and that is our priority deadline for financial aid. You'll actually see that the tuition for the academy depends on your family's income. So the sliding scale model is just something we have implemented to make this program as accessible as possible worldwide. So you'll be paying $500 at the lowest end to $5,000 at the highest. And we do have an appeal process for students who really do have greater need. You can email the admissions office, which is me, and begin that appeal process. So you will see the bit.ly link at the top and my contact information at the bottom. And feel free to let us know if you have any questions.